We've got a fun show for you, with the latest and greatest things coming to the world of Minecraft. A brand new, never-before-seen game drop, inside info directly from our team, and a sneak peek into the wider world of Minecraft, including some exclusive insight into our upcoming movie. Everything we'll show you for vanilla Minecraft is coming very soon. In fact, you'll be playing it in the next few months. The community has always been at the heart of Minecraft. Your creativity and passion for 15 years and counting inspires us to create, both inside and outside of our games. Thinking back to those early days, even the official Minecraft game trailer was made by the community. When I first started playing Minecraft in 2010, this wonderful community-made video was one of the first things I ever saw about the game. Whenever I rewatch it, I think back to my first moments playing and how this game has changed so many lives, including mine.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks.
Oh yeah, the first official Minecraft trailer is gas.
Your imagination.
This is fire.
Actually is, bro.
Let's go wherever you want to go.
I know, it was really good for its time.
Venture down to the darkest caves. Build anything you want. Day or night, rain or shine. Because this is the most significant sandbox you'll ever set foot in. Build a majestic castle.
The netherrack as the roof, bro.
Or take a ride on a roller coaster. Play with friends. Build your own little community. Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you can craft. And fight off the dangers of the night. No one can tell you what you can or cannot do, with no rules to follow.
Bro, we should start a podcast after this. That was a joke. It was a joke.
Maybe we should create a podcast.
Yeah, I guess me. Oh!
That trailer really brings back memories. We come so far, and yet Minecraft is still the same game we all love. We have now celebrated Minecraft's 15-year anniversary.
I don't like that you can only see his bottom lip, I mean.
A few highlights are the Tricky Trials update, Marketplace Summer Celebration, and Ender Cup Championships. I started working on Minecraft and Minecraft-related projects nearly 14 years ago. At first, I was coding back when Mojang had a small apartment-turned-office here in Stockholm. Now I'm Mojang's Chief Creative Officer, and I try my best to help all our teams to create the greatest Minecraft experiences. The world of Minecraft is still growing in many ways, and you might wonder how it's possible for us to explore so many stories and interpretations of the universe. The truth is that you, our community, have been doing this since the beginning. Every player has their own story to tell and their own take on what Minecraft is. We take inspiration from that creativity when we explore new things. Minecraft Dungeons told the story of the Arch-Illager, and Minecraft Legends went back in time and let you lead mobs into battle with a piglin invasion. Today, you'll hear about some of the upcoming ways we're telling stories beyond our games and exploring more interpretations of what Minecraft can be. Soon, we'll get to see the world of Minecraft brought to life on the big screen thanks to our upcoming film, a Minecraft movie. I had the opportunity to travel all the way to New Zealand and finally see the production firsthand. It's one example of how Minecraft is growing in entertainment. But at the heart of it all,
it said boss with a wither on it.
The teams working on Minecraft are ambitious and want to create the best tools and technologies that will help us and creators to make more Minecraft stories. The core vanilla gameplay team did a tremendous job with Tricky Trials. Now we're planning to have a change of pace in terms of releasing new features. Earlier this year, they released the Armored Paws drop, which included Armadillo and new Wolf variants. And the ambition is to continue to drop more feature nuggets more frequently. These more regular updates will replace the yearly summer update that you might be used to. This will also allow us to consider long-term improvements to ensure we can build Minecraft for the long run. When we expand into new areas, our primary creative principle is that it starts with vanilla. Because, just as the trailer you saw, that is what brought us here, and it's still our favorite game.
Isn't it crazy that they still have a massive community after like 15 years?
You can rely on us, that our dedication will last
another 15
Didn't they say this game would be like
one of the games to last 100 years?
Yeah,
that's source
it won't be profitable for 100 years.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
everyone, I hope you all are well. As Jens mentioned, we in the core game team are working on drops, and today we are excited to show you 2 of them that we have been working on, and both of them will release within the next few months. A little bit later in the show, we will, for the first time, show you a completely new drop that adds a new biome with its own unique mood. But before that, we would love to start with our next drop. It's a combination of 2 things many of you have
Let's
been waiting
go.
for.
Let's
It's
go.
hardcore mode in Bedrock and bundles. And we call it Bundles of Bravery. And we have 2
Hardcore,
amazing
let's
clever
fucking
team
go.
members that will
That's the like closest update. There's a second one they're introducing too. That's why she was saying it. Yeah.
2 updates to your follow that.
Hardcore mode is your traditional Minecraft experience, except
People in
with
the chat are
one
saying
life to
end
live.
update.
Should be.
Playing hardcore mode brings
think
back
it is,
that
though.
feeling
Minecraft
of
is
the
older
first
than
time
me,
that you
that's
play
crazy.
Minecraft, because everything is new, everything is dangerous, but now your entire playthrough, everything is dangerous all the time, and that adds to the level of excitement that you have for everything that you do. Everything is new, everything is scarier, because you can't afford to make any of those mistakes. In Java and in Bedrock, we have a very different menu experience for getting into hardcore mode. So in Bedrock, we have this nice little
Are you
toggle that you
recording
flip
too,
that
or
says,
nah?
I want to play this in
Nah.
hardcore mode. But my favorite part is that in the corner where you have your little image of your world that you're about to join, a little outline
kinda
appears,
cool.
and then the hardcore heart like starts to pulse there. So you really know that you're going to have a very difficult experience in front of you. When you've been playing
Are they
Minecraft
making
for
it
a long
different,
time,
or is it
you get
like
into a
literally just hard
routine,
mode with
and
one
you
button?
do things on the regular that are just very normal for you. But when you play hardcore mode, you have
I
to
have
break
no
that
clue. I
routine
hope
and
it's
create
not just
an
hard
entirely
mode.
new way to play that is maybe a little bit more risk averse, unless you want to play very often, very short bursts. But your experience is always going to be unique and very different because that one life to live changes.
I wonder
the
if they're gonna make it
entire way you play.
multiplayer.
Hardcore?
Yeah.
We're super excited for you to try hardcore mode, and maybe you'll feel a little safer.
It
if
isn't
you're
on
able to bring
Java
those
unless
extra
you like.
items with
Well,
you
I mean,
in the
nothing's
new
really
bundles.
multiplayer on Java unless you own a server.
This is Matthew, take 1.
We added bundles to help people
This
pack
guy
more
sounds
into
like
their
AI.
inventory.
I was just
So in
gonna
old
say that.
versions of Minecraft,
Yeah,
if
he
you were digging a
does.
tunnel, you might end up with 64 blocks of cobblestone and it fits into 1 inventory slot. Today, if you dig that same tunnel, you're going to get a lot of different blocks. Even if it's only 64 blocks in total, they're going to take a lot of inventory slots because they don't stack together. A bundle lets you pack those items together, reclaim that space, and have an inventory that feels like it did back
Dude,
in the
I'm walking
early days
around
of
with like
Minecraft.
30 different bundles.
Yo, facts.
When we first came up with the idea for the bundle, we wanted to make sure it was actually going to be useful. So we watched a whole lot of streams of players playing survival Minecraft.
That's cool.
We waited until they opened their
That's
inventory
really
and then we
cool.
took a screenshot. Then we went through all these screenshots and we said, what could this player do if they had a bundle? What we found is that most people would be able to free up 8 inventory slots.
That's really
or more,
cool, dude.
Which gave them a lot of room to carry more of anything
They actually
wanted.
took from their player experience.
The main advantage of using a bundle is that you can go out for longer. If you're going out on your first adventure, you can pack things into a bundle and have a lot more space in your inventory before it fills up
Oh,
and you
true,
have to
that's
come
actually
home
so
again.
annoying when you're like mining and you just run out.
There are a lot of creative ways to use bundles as well. You could create a gift
You
for
could
your
dye it?
friend,
That's cool.
dye a bundle in their favorite color and
Oh,
give it
that's
to them
cool.
with their favorite items inside. Bundles are also an interesting roleplay item, or it could be used in storytelling. The idea of having a little bag is just kind of
They made them
inherently
really
cute and
balanced
fun.
too. What? Villager news? It's villager news!
Villager news. Breaking news!
What the
We interrupt this
fuck?
Minecraft live broadcast for a special report. There's been a monster sighting. Here's villager
This
number
is
9.
crazy,
Thanks,
bro.
number 5.
Villager
Villager
news
number
used to be
15
so
here says There's a
big.
monstrous creature right there in those woods. So, number 15, have you ever lied on the news before? What? I'm not lying. I was with my group and the monster had got all of them. They're all gone. Maybe they just don't
Wait,
like
they
you.
did
You
one,
know,
like, a
because of
couple
all the
years ago,
lies.
didn't they?
What? That's ridiculous. I'm
I
right
have
to
no
put an
clue,
end to
but
these
this is-
clear
this is
fabrications.
crazy.
Gonna go into the spooky forest and prove there's no monster. All right, let's go.
Oh, you're heading into the woods. Very well, but I must warn you. Those who enter there never return here.
What? Why not?
No, this is just the entrance, darling. The exit's over there.
All right, come on. Everybody keep their eyes peeled for monsters. Of course, we know there's no such thing. What about zombies? Or skeletons?
the dragon.
And
It
didn't look like any of those. All right, what did it look like? I couldn't see it clearly. It was behind a tree. Convenient.
This is really well animated.
Hey, wait. Does anyone feel like we're being watched? I hope so. We need the ratings. Did anybody hear that? Hear what?
The creaking. Say that
I'd say it was
again.
more of a crunching. Hey, wait. Where's villager number 31? Is that XP? Ah! The monster got him! Oh, no! It's happening again! No, that could have been anybody's XP. And emeralds. And Simon says, I'm villager number 31. Help me. I'm being attacked by a monster. It's circumstantial at best. Let's move on. Yeah, that does make sense. All right, well, I'm convinced. Yeah, let's keep going. I thought he said there were monsters. Yeah, where's the monster? All right, we've been here for a while and we haven't seen any monsters. Yeah, we should make our way back. Which way was that again? Oh no, we're lost! What? No! Does anyone know the way back? Villager number 47 will know. He's a cartographer. Where's villager number 47? Hey, someone left a map in all this XP. Maybe there is a monster. There's no monster. Who said that? Villager number 5! It appears that a wave of hysteria has afflicted the group! I stand by the notion that there are no monsters in the woods! But the cameraman and I are going to run away now for unrelated reasons! Goodbye! Huh? Hey, what's behind that tree?
Wait, so is
Oh
the
no,
creaking
villager
in the
number
dark
9!
oak?
Villager number 9, are you there? Is anybody there?
It might be in the new biome they're making. I don't know. But that would make sense.
Because we'll
the
never
dark,
know what caused this
yeah, I know, but the
tragic
dark
chain
oak
of
would be cool
events.
though, because
But
it is
it
like kind of
definitely
scary
wasn't a
biome.
monster.
Even
Ah
though
well,
he has
sorry for
pillagers.
interrupting the show. Now back to
True that.
Minecraft Live! Villager
It's actually
news.
hella nostalgic. What the fuck?
It'd be cool if the only thing they made in the Dark Oak, like no other mobs except for the creaking could spawn. So it'd be mad scary.
It's been a long
Yeah,
time
it
since
would
I
be.
first announced our Minecraft movie. We've taken our time to assemble an incredible team and to create an original, fun-filled take on the Minecraft universe. From us at Mojang, our partners at Warner Brothers and Legendary, our
They shout out,
talented
they're like, oh yeah,
director
by
Taylor Hess,
the way,
and some
Bedrock, we're not changing the
amazing
code back.
content
Fuck you
creators.
guys.
We're bringing Minecraft to the big screen in a way you've never seen before.
I know,
All with
it's
the goal
so bad,
of authentically capturing the spirit of Minecraft by working with people who play, love, and care about the game.
Why do
as
they all
much
have
as
like
you
some
do.
relaxing ass voices?
Let's hear from some fellow Minecrafters and take a
Like, he's
closer
one of the
look
hosts
at
that's
how
been
we
for every
made this
single
film.
one. No one cares.
Let's do it.
I mean, truly.
I'm Torve, creative director of entertainment for
I
Liam.
think if they do it the right way, if the characters slowly
We're
turn
super
into
excited
blocks
to
the
share
more
some
longer they're in
exclusive
Minecraft, I think that'd be
information about how we
sick.
made this movie.
Yeah,
Man, to be able to celebrate that fun, amazing, creative spirit that is Minecraft, it was just like a dream come true.
We first started talking about making a movie, what is over a decade ago. We really wanted to honor the world. And then spending like 3 months in New Zealand on set, we've really enjoyed the journey.
Yeah.
We thought a lot about what
But
kind of movie
isn't the
to
lore
do,
that he
and
goes
we
back and
chose
forth
live
between the
action
real world?
because it's not something that's been seen before on this scale.
Creators have made such
This guy looks more like Steve than
amazing
Jack Black does.
stories and short films and content in the animation space.
Everybody's
And it was
saying
this is
L
the
movie in the
chance for us
chat. That's
doing a
so
film to do something
fucked.
different.
And also kind of wish fulfillment.
I
because
am
I always
Steve.
wondered, like, what would happen if I would wake up inside the Minecraft world? Like, how would I survive?
If I was on set,
would
bro,
I
I'd take-
survive at all?
The idea
Really?
of being human beings that are actually going into this cubic dimension.
if I was
of the
on set, bro,
overworld,
I'd steal
and
so much
how
shit.
Those characters are engaging in that space, and it just seemed like so much fun.
Everything is cubic.
That's a cute
Like,
dog.
everything is blocks.
We had just
Yeah.
an absolutely amazing
Look at that enchanted sword.
crew
You see
of
that?
talented artists. You know, our production designer, Grant Major, he was the production designer for the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. We also are working with Weta, and they all had their own personal relationship with the game.
So when they started designing and drawing, it just really popped. What I like about what you did is that the choices
How tall
you
is Jack Black? Because isn't it like lore accurate
Part of that is
Steve like
because
6 foot?
just like every Minecrafter, every player, they bring their own original story to what they're doing. It's very intentional that this movie is called a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie. We have an ensemble of characters, these unlikely misfits that get thrown into this adventure into the overworld. And we experience a lot of that through one of our characters named Henry, who's a young man going through a tough time in his life, and he literally has to create to survive.
You know, I saw him on the page and I was like reading the script, like, oh wait, he's like, you know, a young kid hanging in his room, like building and making stuff. But that's what he is. He's like a maker and he's a creator. Such a big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding. So we thought that Henry, the Henry character, could represent basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it, and then he comes into the Minecraft world and he meets Steve, and Steve knows everything about vanilla Minecraft. We've always said that Steve isn't really a character. Like, Steve is what you make him, right?
Yeah.
And we've all embodied Steve and been Steve and done different things. So our Steve in this movie is Jack Black.
He's such a huge fan of the game. After a long day of shooting, he was up until the wee hours of the night playing. It was so funny because he would show up and be like, oh, dude, Hesmo Day, we gotta try this thing, dude. You know, some build that he did or something gnarly that happened to him. He just loves the idea that he's able to bring
That's so
his
funny.
version of
He's
Steve
such a
to life.
nerd.
Play it from the top one more time.
Figuring out crafting was super fun. When the game came out, there wasn't a recipe book, and people were like,
That's crazy. Could you imagine being able to find out crafting
Garrett's
recipes?
character and these new characters come into the world. They don't know the recipes. They don't know what to do.
The Jason Momoa character, Garrett, is a guy that was like a world championship video gamer in the late 1980s. And he kind of peaked then, but he's still stuck in the past. He's got a little bit of arrested development. He's holding on to that former glory.
We want to show you a short scene that shows Henry and Garrett and Steve. Steve is kind of demonstrating his skills, and then Garrett tries to.
Yeah, they just took kind of famous people and put them in the movie.
And Garrett's the new.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
This is a crafting table. Here's how it works. You place these elements in different patterns, and
That's cool.
That is kind of cool, and it's got some weight to it, too.
you want to see a blade? I'll show you a blade. Yeah! Hammer. That's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here.
When we were designing,
So maybe the reason it wasn't in the right order and people were complaining about that is just because it gave them something random, you know what I mean? Because they didn't know how to interpret it.
The crafting table, we looked at the end game texture, and it has this like super pixelated picture of like a
Yeah, they were
hammer
like,
and a
it's
sword
not
and a
accurate. He
scythe.
doesn't even have them in the
obviously that
bucket
was
pattern,
pushed
but maybe that's
into
because like
the
it didn't know what it
real-world
was.
crafting table. So it got this hammer, and we figured we honored the 3x3 grid perfectly, and thought it would be cool and kind of fun and gratifying to just give it a massive whack and then have things appear. Remember when we were
Dude, that's funny. They have blocks in like a
block that you
in like a case.
when
Yeah.
Steve holds a block, it's
I would
like
take
this
those
big.
home with me.
And there we actually found out that going 1 meter by 1 meter, which is like 3 feet by 3 feet, is actually too big. So we scaled it down, and the scale's like.
That's kind of valid though that they
cubes,
scaled the
which
stuff
is,
down.
2 feet
Yeah.
by 2 feet.
It's
And
kind of
then In
accurate.
the background and maybe in the foreground, we sometimes.
Because
scaled it
realistically,
down a
you'd be
little
like
bit, but we would
like
always
climbing
honor
over
powers of
blocks
two,
that are 3 feet
because,
tall.
Programmers, and we like powers of 2.
We had to honor what you experience in the game, but also make it work for human scale for our different characters that are manipulating the environment and the world and throwing blocks, and make it be practical for that, but still feel natural and organic to what people experience in the game, and feel authentic in that way. This has been so much fun talking about the movie, everything that's gone into making it, all of the ideas, the point of view, and we cannot wait to share this movie with the world.
Yeah, super excited.
See you in the overworld.
Yep.
That bee looks really cool.
The filmmakers are still hard at work on a Minecraft
Everybody was like,
movie,
why does the
and
creeper look
collaborating
fluffy?
closely
Apparently
with
it's
us at
been more
Mojang,
accurate that
as
the
well as
creeper is made
listening
out
to
of
the
grass.
community to continue
And like
to shape and craft the film
yeah,
in a way
and when
that's
it
fresh
explodes, it
and new,
releases
but
spores.
still
I never even knew
authentic to
that.
the spirit of the game. Look for more exciting updates soon.
Could you imagine working in a Minecraft office? That's probably mad fun.
Do you want to adventure through Minecraft biomes in real life? You may have your chance with Minecraft Experience Villager Rescue.
Oh, VR?
Our first real-world immersive experience where you'll get to journey through a Minecraft adventure in real life. Let's take a behind-the-scenes look before it debuts in Dallas this October and spawning in cities near you in the future.
Olivier, prise 2.
Premise of Minecraft Experience.
Minecraft movie could be good if they do it
First
right.
thing is
Yeah, but it might
authenticity.
be too late to
Our
do it
goal
right.
is to make sure that it is truly authentic for all of you folks. The second thing is
Look at that.
defining a new lens
Do you
from
see
which
that?
you can interact with the game, with the IP, with the brand.
That's really cool. So it's going to be like
This
an
is the story of a
interactive
village
place, I guess.
attacked by zombies, and it's your quest to go out and save them. We have 17-foot
Wow.
projection walls that we can interact with throughout, which allows us to do
Wow,
things
that's
like
really
fight our
cool.
mobs, chop down trees, collect those resources. Everything that you do in the game, only
Why
this
not just
time
make
you've
it
stepped
VR?
inside it. This is an experience
I
where
guess
you're gonna
because they want it to be like an
feel
interactive
and hear
place that
what it's
people
like
can go
to be in Minecraft. World premiere is in Dallas-Fort Worth, and then we'll see where we go. Head to the website and
Yeah,
tell
I
us where
guess.
you want to see the Minecraft experience.
And now it's time to reveal our completely new
Let's
drop,
go, let's go. This is the
releasing
good
in a
part.
few months. The team has been really excited about the idea of adding a new biome, and we created one with its own unique mood
Oh,
and
what the
identity.
hell is that?
During daytime, it's quiet.
That's
Almost
scary,
serene
bro.
in the
Trees
new
are just
Pale
there for
Garden.
placeholders, because those look just like dark oaks.
While you might feel calm walking around in this forest, there's also an eerie mood.
That's cool, though.
Something isn't quite right.
Oh, God.
Then, when darkness falls,
I
you
would shit my
indeed
pants,
feel
bro.
another side of this place. Like the hanging moss shifts from being pretty to really spooky, and you realize that you're not alone. There's something lurking in the shadows.
So everything about this biome feels unfamiliar, and this is by design. We want you to feel a bit curious and scared. Like, what is this place?
nation
Why is it
space
so
in this
different
biome?
From everything else? What we needed for the biome is to have like
Have
a
the
low
creeper as, like, a
visibility, and we've
defense?
created the pale hanging moss for this. This really inhibits like how much you can see and how far you can see, but you can still walk through it. So you're traversing through the forest and you're like trying to find everything, but you don't know what will be behind the hanging moss.
Yeah, it gives you kind of a strange feeling when you enter. It's unnaturally quiet and a feeling of something weird's going on here.
I never thought they would add something like this.
Yeah, that's pretty out there. I'm just
I really like the ambiance of the new biome. It invokes
Yeah,
really
because
those
they do look
eerie
really
and
similar to
spooky
Dark Oak, but maybe that's what they were trying
Eerie
to do.
indeed. And turns out there actually is something lurking in the shadows. The creaking.
What? They actually showed us what it looked like.
Oh, that's actually
Oh.
crazy looking.
It's our first tree-like
That's
creature,
terrifying.
and it's almost like it's camouflaging in the pale garden. And when it's dark at night,
Oh!
it's kind of hard to see it, except
Oh,
those,
it
like,
moves when you're not
moving
looking.
eyes.
Yeah, and it also interacts with those trees, which is super fun.
Yeah, there's a special new block that it has a connection to.
When you approach the creaking, you can actually realize that it doesn't take any damage, and when you try to hit it, it points you somewhere in the canopy.
What?
That's where basically the creaking heart is, and that's what controls the mob.
One of the main themes of the Pale Garden and its inhabitants is that there's a lot of contrast from the rest of the world. So when we made the creaking, we also wanted it to feel unfamiliar and different from other mobs, which is why we made it more asymmetric, to really go on this point of like being different from everything else.
That's actually terrifying.
The creaking doesn't exist on its own. It's more of like a puppet of the new block, the creaking heart.
So the creaking heart and its creaking puppet really comes with a new combat challenge or combat mechanic, both in the way that you need to destroy the heart block to actually kill the creaking, and also, of course, that the creaking only moves when
people are saying it's like a weeping angel.
Don't blink.
I really like the sandboxiness of the creaking heart. So if I use Silk Touch, you obtain it, and then you can place it anywhere you want in the Minecraft world.
That's cool.
So if you want to be as evil as the creaking heart itself, you can place it and make your friends really terrified.
To embrace the quietness of Minecraft, we added ambient sounds for this biome that only plays during the night, that comes from the blocks that surrounds you, that will make an even more creepier experience for the player. And to do that, you need to play with the silence and the contrast of the silence and the sounds. So to make creaking, I gathered a lot of creaky stuff that will make creaky sounds. Obviously, the biggest thing would be to gather wood and twigs and stuff like that, dead leaves, to get rustling and creaking. But I also recorded salty sticks,
really cool.
The Swedish snack. I think it's Swedish. And one of the biggest part, actually, of the sound is my table creaking, dragging against the floor, and also a chair. I also recorded teeth. It sounds a bit like bones, maybe, when the mob is walking. So it's.
What do you mean by teeth? Oh, okay. So we wanted to make the biome very gray to give this very eerie feeling, right? And with these gray tones, a very fitting new wood set was going to be a white-colored wood set. And this is something that players have wanted
that
for
is
a long
really
time.
cool.
Yeah, I've been wanting that.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the pale oak wood set, especially that in a lot of places people paint their fences white, for example, for a white picket fence, and that will be exciting for a lot of players to actually represent themselves.
And then we also have like the hanging moss, and you can bone meal it, so it's renewable. So I think like just bringing it as well, and maybe put it in a greenhouse where things hang from the roof, or like a wild garden, something like that will be really fun to build with it, I think.
Bro, she is mad excited
about this. It's also
about
really
this.
unique carpet moss because it's also spread all over the sides of the blocks, and that also looks really great.
What is that?
We look for a lot of inspiration, so we've looked at all these kind of different forests all over the world. A tree that stood out was like the willow tree, like because it's very hanging. There's a lot of like drapery, and it feels very eerie. Then we looked at like Spanish moss. This was like the inspiration for the pale hanging moss that we've used in the biome eventually, because this gives this like drapey feeling without being willow trees, and it was a little bit more versatile and flexible to use in the biome, and could also be used as like building blocks.
We are super excited to see what you do with these new features and the new game drop.
We want to create connections between features because the Minecraft world is an ecosystem, and we really want it to feel like that. And the creaking heart and its puppet creaking, it really has a new way of creating this kind of connection. So it's going to be really fun to see you all experiencing it. And it's actually coming to Snapshots, previews, and betas very soon. So soon you can all try it out.
Villager number 9 here! Sorry for interrupting again, but villager number 15 and I have just escaped from the spooky forest. And I'd just like to state, like I said earlier, that I was right. There is in fact a monster in the woods that looks like wood and sounds like wood. What? That's a lie! You didn't believe that at all! Many didn't believe me. But in my heroic foray into the spooky forest, I, villager number 9, single-handedly discovered the creature that I shall now name the Crunching. It's called a creaking. It literally just said its name. Maybe I should go into monster hunting. I'm clearly very good at it. Villager number 9, Monster Hunter. It's got a nice ring to it. Well, sorry to interrupt the show again. Now back to Minecraft.
Stick around with us for the first ever playthrough of the Pale Garden in our after show, starting in just a few moments.
I guess that's
Our
it.
developers will take us on a deeper dive through the new game drop as we bravely explore this new biome together. These new game
Not a
drops
bad
can be
update,
played in
though.
betas and snapshots
Very
soon
out
and
there.
will release to everyone in the next few months. We hope you're as excited as us about
They
everything
could
happening
have
in the world
really
of Minecraft.
expanded with the
Minecraft wouldn't
creaking.
be what it is today without all of you.
Yeah.
From all of us at Mojang
Like,
Studios,
what's the
a huge
point
thank
of the
you.
biome? Maybe they just haven't gone over that yet, but like, what's the point of it? You know what I mean? Like, what's the long-term value that's gonna be there? Like, that just seems weird to me. So, like, what does the creaking do? You can't hurt it.
We're excited you're joining us for the after show where we're going to deep dive into the next
Maybe they'll
game
make
drop
it so there's
with
something in the
a bunch
woods
of
that you
people
have to
from
get,
the
because I
team,
feel like that'd be
like
more
this guy
realistic.
right
That's what it's
here.
protecting.
Yeah, I'm
You know what I
Marco.
mean?
I'm a gameplay engineer working on the Bedrock side of things, and yeah, I worked on this game drop.
And my name is Anna,
Well, I stay
and
live,
I'm the
I'm not
producer
sure.
worked on this game drop.
I don't know.
And I'm Jens, Chief Creative Officer here at Mojang.
Yes, and you did not work on this game drop.
I did not.
We're going to drop you into the game.
I'm
and
just
then
glad they're
see how
bringing
you do.
Bumbles back in a
Looking
good
forward
way.
to it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the game. We have a bunch of different things we're going to play through. And the first thing we're going to start with is, don't worry, the Pale
Yeah, let me know
Garden
what it's like.
in the daytime. So Jens and Anna will be the first
It's
to
very
start
interesting
playing.
now. Like, I
Let's
don't know.
go.
It just
Okay.
seems like something
So
they
far,
wouldn't
not so
do.
pale.
Like, it seems like a modder.
Getting there, getting there.
Oh, okay.
Here we are. Yeah, so you can see why it's
And
called Pale
I'm
Garden.
sure they'll come out with
definitely.
something else after that pretty soon.
Yeah, we wanted to go for a look which is eerie, more than spooky. We didn't want this place to be terrifying, but we wanted player to feel like there was something wrong,
People
especially
are always
when you
hating no
contrast
matter
this
what,
with
bro.
other
We got an
biomes
entire
like
new
the Dark
biome, a
Forest,
block,
right?
and
The
a
Dark
mob.
Forest is really similar, but like yeah, it feels like something is wrong here. It make it become pale. There is all this new vegetation, so you get the contrast.
Yeah, I love how it's just all of a sudden you go from this like bright contrasty world to like desaturated
It's a lot, though. There's a lot
as
you
soon
can do
as you
with
walk
this.
in. Even the sky is like
Yes.
gray.
Yeah. Then there's no music.
Yeah, but also
there's,
the
some
bundles
eerie
and the
sounds
hardcore. Like,
so it's really unique atmosphere.
Anna, are you bone mealing it?
I am.
Then the next update, probably the summer update, would be just the Pale Forest and the creaking.
I think it'll come out before Halloween.
The creaking.
'Cause that'd be
they
really
should, but I
fitting.
don't think they will. No, they said they'll have snapshots soon, but I think it's not gonna like. I don't think it's gonna like be out until the summer.
Yeah,
'Cause they
that's
split
the
this up- they
pale
split up the
moss.
sections.
It's
They
a
have,
new
like, the
family of moss
hardcore
that we are
bundles.
adding. So we have the hanging one, but also the block, the carpet,
Maybe it's a
and
Christmas update, though.
for
I
these
don't
blocks
know.
we were inspired
If
from
this
the
is all one
Spanish
update,
moss
that'd
and
be
the
huge.
white moss, and we kind of blended them into a unique block.
I feel like builders will really like design their world in super cool ways.
Yeah, especially with the moss carpet is really fun because when you place it, it kind of gets a random configuration and creeps up to neighboring blocks up to 2 blocks tall.
It's really cool. And the new wood set, we're gonna see a whole village built
I'm
in
happy
it.
they're
But
adding
it's
a horror
really
aspect
nice to
to
have
it,
that
too.
like white
kind of goes hand in
gray
hand with the
color
hardcore mode and
scheme.
horror.
Okay, let's look at a creaking before we have to take one on because we're in creative mode, so probably a good time to see it up close.
And I know a lot of people have been wishing Bedrock had hardcore
It
for like
really
years now.
okay. You can immediately tell how it will blend in with the
Yeah,
trees
yeah.
and the biome.
No, I shouldn't.
Since right now I'm like, wait.
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, like from if you're not seeing the eyes and the eyes only turn on some occasions.
I
it's
know,
really,
right? It's just the
hard
eyes
to
that
tell
stand
where it
out.
is. And imagine like this at night, you're in this forest by yourself, and yeah, you hear some noises, and then you start to see a silhouette in the distance.
Yeah, it's really something. It behaves a bit differently in creative mode. In mod, you can actually kill it. Instead, in survival, is yeah. Because
can you spawn another one? Jens, was that you?
I think we both did.
You're like on command.
You don't have to ask us twice.
Felt like a cue. Yeah, exactly. I think it's really cool how not only is it tree-like, but it also has these like the legs feel like they're roots in the ground.
Yeah, and you like it's actually rooted. If you try to push it, you can't because it's rooted in the ground. And,
he said push, not kill, just so we're all
making sure. So yeah, we really wanted to sell this fantasy of this thing, which is when it's connected to the creaking art, is invulnerable and it's really part of the block. It's connected to it through roots, so you can't move it.
Oh, maybe so that's when it gets close to you. You can't like just.
It's
like,
pretty amazing to look at it here, and when you see the trees behind it, it just blends in so much, even with its even with the moss.
Yeah.
Okay, Jens, are you feeling ready? Because now you're going to take one on outside of this nice, safe Pale Garden.
Absolutely, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I'm usually
It'd be
very
cool to put those around your base, so collect a bunch of those hearts and put them around
so I
as
think
like a
this is going to
defense.
be a little bit more tricky than I'm used to.
I'm not cautious at all.
Yeah.
Like if you live underground in a forest, you just place them all above ground.
Just run straight into it and then wonder how I die.
I'm the same way. I lose my
I'm
gear
seeing a
all
lot
the
of stuff
time
for
when I'm in
nations.
survival. I rage quit a lot and then I can't play for a while because it usually has to do with lava. I don't know. It's like, from the beginning, I've been a lava magnet, and I don't know. It just always happens. Then I can't go back for anything. Who doesn't love a hot bath, right? Yeah, exactly. I'll try to think of it next time I die. Okay, so Jens, you're gonna go in now. You're gonna take on the creaking. The three of us are just gonna get to sit here and watch and comment on your playing.
Yes.
It won't only be the creaking, though.
No, it will be all the usual scary things you find in dark forests.
It's a cow. Typical.
Small
I
victories.
like that it kind of came after you in like a very aggressive way. It feels like it. It felt different in the Pale Garden.
Yeah,
it did
the
feel
Pale Garden.
Yeah.
Hostile in the
Let's see what will I find here.
Okay, let's see, Jens, if you can find a creaking.
Imagine like passive mobs.
So far, it's very calm.
Yeah.
It is very calm.
That would be really cool.
Oh,
scary ass
okay.
biome.
There it is. Yes.
There we go. Okay, here they are.
Just like it makes it, the biome makes it look like you just turned up your like colors off.
You have
your
two
TV. It
creaking.
gets really cool.
Now.
Now let's see. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And this one.
The
Yes,
particles
it's
are
over here.
showing.
Where the creaking art is, right? So it's invulnerable. It's trying to punch it, but nothing is happening. But yeah, they.
Oops. And I fell in a hole.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
And
okay.
now it's not looking at the creaking, so they're gonna sneak
there
up
it
on
is.
him.
Ow!
Oh, yes.
Anna, you
Okay.
were telling me that that's
do you have to
pretty
look
challenging,
directly
like
at
the
them or
mob
look in the
and the
direction?
block being linked.
Yeah,
I
we
think it's
haven't
your
done
view.
anything
Okay.
like this
Your,
before,
what
where
is
you
that
can't
called?
actually hurt the mob, but
Yeah.
you need to find a block that it's interacting with. So it was both a fun design challenge and
But they do
a
blend in.
nice
Like if they're
challenge for
turned around,
engineers.
you cannot see
Oh,
them.
Jens's
really cool.
commentary. What?
Yeah. So trying to. Ow.
There are. How do you have so many? Okay.
Okay, found the
Now I
heart.
fell down in the same hole again.
Okay.
That's
I'm
so-
trying to figure out where it is.
Okay. Okay.
there-
Yeah.
there it
that's
is.
Okay. You found one.
Okay, so
Okay.
destroyed one.
Okay, so you
they
destroyed
fall.
one, then it's just kind of poofing
Yes.
Yeah.
away.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
we
falls apart.
Okay, the next one, Jens, can you use Silk Touch and actually take the creaking heart with
Yeah.
you?
I'll try that.
Don't
So
fall
it's in
into a
this tree?
hole
That
again,
is
Jens.
very hot.
Yeah, it's walking backwards. It's not safest. Let's see.
Yeah,
Where
it's-
is it?
I mean, trying to keep
Okay, here it is.
eyes on it.
So now I have an axe with silk touch. So
Okay.
now I get it, and that destroys the creaking, and I get the. Here you have it, the creaking heart.
That's amazing.
Nice.
But it was a quite calm night. Anyway,
Yeah,
we got one creeper. Oh, there we have a
Okay,
zombie.
it did feel more calm.
But still, trying to keep this in view while finding the heart is Still, I kind of forgot that the zombie would attack me. I was like, hey, I'm looking at you.
Honestly, just one bio.
Like, this is super easy, then all of a sudden everything is spawning at you.
Okay,
assuming
so now walking backwards.
I'm pretty impressed, Jens. I think you did a good job. You not only killed a creaking heart, but then you actually like took one with you.
Yeah, thankfully I have. Oops, a creeper.
I know the compliment
Yes.
didn't work.
I have iron armor, so I'm not completely unprotected. But
Okay.
Okay, there's another one.
There's another one.
Okay, so where are you?
No, no,
Oh,
it's
it's
him,
right
okay.
there.
Ah, it's that
He
one.
caught up with you because you lost track of him.
Because not only are they linked, but they also have like a perimeter that they have to stay in.
They have a territory of 32 blocks, so if they get to the edge of it, they will just they won't be able to step further away because they're connected to the block. It's not like they can go wherever they want.
It's right above you.
It was a bit hard to see.
Oh, it's really staying close by.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Well done.
All right.
That was very impressive, yeah.
3 creakings at the
Yeah,
same time.
three creakings. That's awesome.
Other than just the wood type.
Okay,
Otherwise,
now we're gonna let you rest for a second after that tough experience with the creaking. How often is the team play testing as you're building out the features?
It's I mean it's a continuous process, right? Because the moment you build.
I'm probably gonna end the stream, boys. Yeah, honestly, so assuming there's more features coming, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a cool update. And then obviously it sounds like the winter update's gonna be alright. You know, it's gonna be literally just bundles and hardcore, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. Whatever. I just hope that this update's pretty big. You know what I mean? I guess we'll see. Alright, well thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
See you guys.
Here's
Peace.
hoping that there's more stuff coming.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.